All right, guys, we're back. Hopefully I don't sound like a squirrel again. We'll check that out here quick. But we're doing something special tonight. We're checking out the public test server to see how the new Archmage is. I've got a little spreadsheet started here. We're going to put down some skills. We're going to test some stuff and try to give some constructive feedback for the Archmage tonight. I think there's a lot to get through. I'm not sure that we are going to actually get to the doc, the disciple of Cain. We're gonna put down I don't sound like a squirrel anymore, so that's good. That was a good reset. Let me pull up my chat here. I was saying I don't think I'm gonna have time to go over all of the doc changes and the Archmage changes. So maybe Wednesday we'll do the doc. But I've got this set up. I made a character on the public test server, and I will show you guys how to do that. But first, let's test a couple things out on live. And I've got this kind of here and this here, right? So we're going to take some skills. Let's take some of these skills. So we want to test out. So drain magic chain. So these are all abilities that build tranquility now. These are all abilities that build force. But what I wanted to look at was some of the specific changes here. See, energy of vault. Energy of vault, that's a big one, right? We want to EOV, right? We're going to test EOV on both of these. And I'll just do one. God damn, you taking out the numbers. I am, man. So I tried Archmage on the public test server. It feels great. At least Lifesteal feels amazing now, and we'll show you why here. But I want to put some numbers to it because I looked at the feedback they have right now on the forum, and I don't see anything really speaking to the numbers, just how it feels. I want to get some numbers feedback here. So we're going to look at EOV, right? And I'm going to, let's see, desperation, health threshold increase. We're going to take a look at the skills that really changed. Of course, you know, before I even get to it, balance, what is this skill here? Balance essence, right? That's definitely going to be one that we check. Let me put it right up here. Balance essence. I can type, guys. I swear I can type. See, boon of, okay, here's some healing stuff that changed, right? So we'll check that too. Healing energy, and we'll kind of separate it. Healing energy, right? Lambent aura. And you know, the heal over time that we have right now, the instant heal over time that affects 2 other people nearby, to do that now, you need a tactic. So that's kind of a loss for us. But we'll see. We have to look at the numbers and see how that all works out here. Boon of Hish, right? The healing changed there. Funnel essence, right? That healing changed. So we'll look at what changed with the healing. We'll look at what changed with the damage, and we'll look at what changed with the lifesteal stuff. So damage. Let's go down to. I wish shamans do more damage so I could start running only shaman warband. That would be crazy, dude. That would be wild. But we're going to look at, so the shaman changes should be pretty similar to the Archmage, just mirrored, right? The skills. So if the damage from Archmage went up, the damage from shaman probably went up. They were pretty similar. I went over the patch notes, and I thought I remember seeing the numbers were pretty close. Storm of Kronos, dissipating energies, increased conductivity. Oh, this is a change tactic. So we'll check. Oh, you know what? Dissipating energies didn't get a change. So Storm of Kronos. Let's do Searing Touch. That got a change. And that's it. Those are the big ones, right? And we did get a new skill, Phoenix Rejuvenation. Mistress of the Marsh moved. Yeah, they are mirrored, so I'm watching. LOL. Yo, quick question. Am I on my Japanese account or my Kabu account? I can't really tell. Must be big. You are definitely on your Japanese account because I cannot read your name. But that's okay, man. You can be on whatever account you want to. I'm just glad you're here. So EOV, balance essence, and we'll add skills. You know, we can add skills later. These are just the ones right off the top that I know probably got some changes. So let me move this up here, healing, and this up here for that. Function delete, function delete. Okay, cool. So we got some stuff, and what I want to do is test all these out. Empty tactic, no tactic. I know some of the tactics changed, but let's just get a feel for what the skills did, and we can talk about the tactics too, and some of the changes that happened to the tactics once we go over to the test server. Another thing I want to do, I'm going to head over to the mastery guy, and what I want to do is pick up a couple skills, but make sure my mastery level is the same on both live and test, so that I can do a proper test. So for this, we're going mastery. We're going to re-specialize this. We're not going to look over here. Right now, we're just going to do Path of Vault. Let's do that first. So I'm going to pop this all the way up, and we're going to test each one of these skills. And we're not testing... Oh. Yeah. Okay, so we're not testing any of the tactics, right? One thing we're losing... This was kind of nice to reduce the cast time of Balance Essence by 0.5 seconds. But we'll live without it. We'll live without it. So let's test these out, right? I'm going to put that there, put that there. Let's get a couple tests here. And maybe we can just test out what other abilities here that we might use on Path of Vault. That's really it, right? I know Rain Lord changed. It changed so that our group can actually steal this intel, strength, and ballistics. So that's kind of cool. That might be a tactic, though. I don't fully remember. So we're going to test Transfer Force, Storm of Kronos. Let me copy that up to the right tree here on my spreadsheet. Storm of Kronos, Balance Essence, EOV. And we can test Law of Gold, too. See if Law of Gold changed at all. Law of Gold... And I think that is it. I wonder if we'll get some numbers for Shield of Safri too. We can try that. So move this down here, right? Delete. Okay, all right. I got it separated there, and I've got Shield of Safri. Will it tell me how much I shield him for? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Okay, so this just says 1387 shielding. I'll type that down here. Shield of Safari. And we're just going to say live heal non-crit. And that's it's just the base value. We'll just see if the number changed. 1387. We're going to test the tooltip here. That's dangerous. How much intellect or willpower are you running right now? So right now, for the lifesteal spec and the damage spec, we're running 649 intelligence and 256 willpower. And that's what I'm going to try to match on the test Archmage. 649 intelligence, 256 willpower. And I have my other armor set with me, right? I have my healing armor set, so we'll test the healing with the willpower, of course. And maybe we should check the EOV and stuff with the willpower gear on too. I don't know that's going to make a difference, but we can check that out too. I've got all intelligence. Not too worried about crit because I'm separating the regular hits and the crit hits as well as the regular heal and crit heal. So we can see what we got here. So 649 intelligence, and I don't want to mix things up because I got a bunch of armor. Talismans on my gear, and you know how expensive that is. So I'm a poor Archmage here. So let's test out EOV first, and we're gonna select our defensive target. We got our attacking target, and this should hit only one target, right? We'll see here. Okay, hit one. Oh, it didn't show an overheal. Filters. Let's see. Your heals. So it's saying heals there. What if I do this? Will it show my... Oh, it's not showing overheals. You know, it was showing overheals on the test server. So how do I show heals on here? Maybe I have to do it on myself. Okay, I can do it on myself. It'll show overheals on myself, just not on the mounted knight. So we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll wait for that to turn off. I think that's done. All right, so EOV, one target. Oh my gosh, that was huge. So first one, let me put some... We'll do it 5 times, right? Insert. So first one, I think that was a non-crit too. Oh, it was a crit. It was a crit. So live damage crit was 462, and live heal was 1125 over healed. Okay, we'll do it again. Hopefully not a crit. Let's see. It healed me twice. I got to add those numbers up. So it healed me for 252 and then 1125. I critically hit again. What the heck? 252 plus 1125. So that total heal is actually 1377. And the first one was 1125 plus 231. 1356. 1356. So that's solid. And the one thing that we have to remember is the main difference between test and live of EOV is that, oh no, it's the same. Stolen breath will heal defensive target and allies within 20 feet. Okay, I thought they lowered the radius, but they didn't. So that's great. That's perfect. And the damage was 505. Hopefully we get some non-crits here. Try it again. EOV, right? Regular hit for 327. 327. And that healing was 163 plus 1125. 1288. 1288. Right? Oh, man. So that's really... We only lost like 100 healing from being a non-crit. So that's actually pretty good. So that means... Crit Prague 1. Nice job, guys. Oh, Reichland's been captured. Okay. All right, back to the testing. Next one is going to be... So are you going to compare numbers on live versus test, right? That's correct. I'm on live, so I'm just doing that real quick and getting some numbers down, and then we're going to switch right over to the test server. So just give me... This will probably take like 5 minutes here. This one taking a while because I'm trying to... I got to add... 1125. So this is non-crit. We got another 327 non-crit and 1288. Oh, so a non-crit. It healed for the same exact numbers. Let me try that again. So if it's the same number, oh wait a second. It's gonna be the same. 326. Oh, that's the same. If it's a non-crit, it's going to be the same heal every time because of that damage, right? All right. So that's that. We have some tests there, and we could interpolate some damage from that. Let's do balance essence next quick, and let's keep this going. So balance essence, we see it's going to heal me. It's going to do damage and heal me. So we've got non-crit 377, healed me for 565. So that's easy. Do another one on myself here. 377, 565, 565. That's the same. Let's try to get a crit here. Let's cast a few of these. See if we can't get a crit. Boop. Maybe. Wow. No crits at all. Maybe does it not crit? Critically hit. That's what I'm talking about. 528, 792. So we'll just go with that. So that's balance essence. Storm of Kronos, right? We're just gonna test on this guy. Hit them both, of course. So 433, right? live damage is 433. And I'll go ahead and test Law of Gold on this one. Target dummy, 433, 433. We don't. So it looks like the target dummy has less armor or less resistance. So we're going to stick to the training construct, right? So 433 damage on... Oh, wait a second. No. I wonder if they had that same. Okay, so 577 there. All right, Storm of Kronos. We're going to do this again. Wait for that heal to go off. Here we go. Let's see. 521 is my next damage there. And training construct. 542. 542 for Law of Gold. Function delete. Function delete. 542. 542. And I wanted to see if I could get a crit on this. But if I don't, then that's okay. I don't think... It did crit. Perfect. Thanks, guys. Crit. 613. Live crit damage. Right, 613. And let's see if we can get a crit on this training construct. It's too much to ask. Yeah, it's too much to ask. That's okay. That's okay. So I think I got all the numbers I want for this spec. Let's switch to healing quick, and then, or let's switch to damage real quick. I want to test Searing Touch because they changed the numbers on Searing Touch. This will be really quick. Build Mastery, Respecialize, bring this all the way up. Oh, we could kind of test. Why not? Maybe we could just test these too. I don't see why not. You know, we don't need to. I don't think these changed. I don't think these had any real changes. We can test it without, just in the name of speed here. Train. So no, we'll do it. We'll do it. Respecialize. Path of Asurian. Boop boop boop. Train. All right, we're gonna go do some damage here. Maybe there's undocumented changes, so might as well get those numbers right in the worksheet. All right. So we're first going to test Scatter the Winds, right? So let me put that on here. Scatter the Winds. So it's hitting for, boy, I'm going to get a lot. It's the same damage each time. So Scatter the Winds, non-crit is 240. All right. It looks like it hit 3 times. I can do it again. I'd like to see if I could get a crit here, but I don't know that it's going to happen. Okay. 240, 240. So we're just going to go with that for now. Come on, get a crit. So that's hitting for 240. It looks like it's just a straight 240 each time, and I'm not getting any crits. So I wonder if it doesn't crit. So we're going to do Searing Touch right here. Critical hit. Oh, nice. So critical hit is 673. And I'm not counting the damage mitigated. 642. I'm not going to count the damage mitigating because I'm attacking the same dummy. So we're going to assume that's the same. It's going to save us some time on both ends. And I'm not doing it with any buffs on. So it's not like we're going to have extra mitigation, right? I'm not like casting Storm of Kronos and then casting a spell to lower their resistance. So Searing Touch, normal damage is going to be 453, and our crit damage is going to be critically hit for 673 and 642. Okay, so that's pretty good. What do we have here? This is Radiant Gaze. We'll just test the damage. Radiant Gaze. And that's going to be, what, 240. Critical hit is 363. 363. Okay. All right. 240 and 363 for crit. That's pretty good. Law of Conductivity. Law of Conductivity is... boop, 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 boop. Oh, it disrupted. It's not going at all. All right. All right. Let's see. 190 for normal damage, right? And we'll see if we get a crit there. And I should also... There we go. There's a crit. 281. 281 for crit. And then 190, 190, 190, 281 for crit. Okay, so that's pretty good. We want to also test... Fury of Ass and Radiant Lance. So let's do Radiant Lance. Again, no tactics or anything. We're going to try and keep it even on both sides. So Radiant Lance hits training target for 453. Radiant Lance is 453. Let's try to do a few more here. See if we can get a critical. Not a critical. Not a disrupted. So 453 solid if it's non-critical. And then critical hit 651. See if we get another critical hit maybe. Maybe. Nope. No critical hit. Okay, 453, kind of average there. That's good. I got a buff, so I'm going to stop. I don't want to cast with any buffs on because I'm going to be wearing a different armor on the test seller. Okay, so the next one we're going to test here is Dissipating Energy. Right, let's see what that looks like. Dissipating Energy, and that's going to be... Critical hit is 176. No, normal hits... Oh, hold on. There's a lot going on here. Oh, I'm getting hit. No, stop it. Don't hurt me. Critical hit is 131. Oh, that's my attack. That's my... Okay, Dissipating Energy hits for 176. Right, 176 is normal. Did it critical? No, that was my attack. 253 is critical. All right, 253... And what else do we have here that we want to check? Is that it? Oh, this skill. This skill. Fury of Assyrian. Fury of Assyrian. What was that? So that's a normal hit, 397. And let's see if we can get a crit, right? So they're 1 second cast. 397. Solid. And then after this, I think we move over to check out healing, and then we could go right to the test server. And if you guys want to try out the test server too, I can show you how to do it. It's pretty simple. Anyone can do the public test server. Boy, no crit yet. Man, my character is not that good, is it? Okay, try again. Nope. Doesn't want to give me a crit today. Oh. Ten times the charm, right? Nope. Maybe. Nope. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Critical hit, 607. We'll go with that. And I think that's all of our abilities. I didn't get a critical hit with that. Let's try one more time there. It did. It critically hit. 325. Perfect. 325. And I think that's it. For this. We did Searing Touch. Yep. All right, let's go. Let's go do the last thing here, which is our healing stuff. How about that? And there's a lot of changes. A lot of changes to the numbers of the healing. And again, we're going to try and match the willpower and intelligence on the test server. So come here, buy mastery, respecialize, pop up here. And this doesn't inherently do anything, but this did change. Magical infusion is now base. It's no longer in this tree. So we're just gonna test this funnel essence here. Train. Okay. Okie doke. And I'm gonna change into my willpower gear so that I have like decent numbers to test off of. Boop boop boo. Unequip all this stuff. Yep. I'm about to be a naked elf. And not safe for work, guys. Not safe for work. We're going to equip this stuff, right? The sight. Big fan of the sight. Big fan of the sight. And what else has willpower? One of these. This has willpower. Okay. Willpower up to 703. We're going to do 703 for the willpower, and we'll just do that. I'm pretty sure I could hit these numbers. So right now, these are what I got so far. 649 intelligence for the damage testing, and 703 willpower for the healing testing. Now, this is going to be a little bit... there's going to be a couple things over here that's not over here. A couple new skills. There's also going to be... let me delete this. There's also going to be... I should move these. Healing. Cut. And put it down here. Paste. Paste. Right. Boop, 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 boop. Delete these. And we'll make these. What color should we make these? Yellow. These are going to be light blue. Is that light blue? I'm colorblind, guys. I don't know what color this is. There we go. And this is going to be red for damage. Boo, boo, boo. Freaking red. All right, good enough. Good enough, guys. Now we just need the healing stuff. Get that out of here. Going with 703 willpower. All right, so I guess... Can I use Funnel Essence on myself? I can't. I have to use it on something else. Oh, I can't use it on myself. Okay, Funnel Essence heals for 550 each. And that's normal. 550. We'll see if we can't get a crit here. I'm not sure. Does this crit? It should crit. No crits there. Try it again. 4. No, it looks like each tick is a solid 550. We'll try it again a little bit later. Let's do healing energy on myself. So that's going to be an initial heal of 114. Oh, let's see. How should we do this? So 446 live heal crit. Boop, 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 boop. A live heal H. We'll do a live hot. Live hot crit. And live hot non-crit. So I didn't even think about that. Oh. So what do we got here? We have a regular heal for 446, right? And then we have a non-crit heal over time for 114. 114 and 157 is the critical heal. Okay. Let's see if we can get a crit on that initial heal real quick. How do you guys like my backpack? Love that backpack. Nope, that didn't crit. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. Energy heal, 446, 446. 446. 446. 446. 446. 446. We're not going to get a crit here. That's okay. Oh! Nope. Nope. Didn't get it. Let's try healing funnel one more time. 550. Yeah, that doesn't want to crit either. My heals do not want to crit. I'm a horrible heal critter. Lambent Aura. So this is the one that no longer will heal 2 additional allies within 15 feet. So that's a shame. Let's see. Normal is going to be 430. Right? 430. And no. Oh, critical is 605. Critical is 605. So we'll go with that. Boon of Hish, right? This should be pretty easy to check. 1559. Solid heal there. Solid heal. 1559. 1559. No crits on that. I must have really low healing crit chance. I do. 7%. Oh my gosh. That's horrible. That is horrible. I am a pretty bad healer. All right, so I think we're going to go with those numbers. Did we forget any healing skills? Those are really... Oh, yeah. A Blessing of Isha. Okay. Blessing of Isha. We'll just get some here. There we go. Critical heal. Blessing of Isha is going to be 1199, 1701. Okay, cool. We got a whole bunch of numbers here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Save my worksheet. That's what we're going with. And now I'm going to show you guys how to get into live, because we're going to go check that out. So exit game. Super easy. Super easy to get into the public test server. And I'll also show you, because I got to make a doc too. I'll also show you how you can actually make a renown rank 80 character on the test server to test things out. You don't have to start at level 1 and level up. That would be insane. I should be logging out. There we go. So over here on your launcher, don't copy down my password, guys. You go up to this settings and change server to test, right? Save. And it's going to download some stuff here, and then just hit connect. And now you're on the public test server. Should be good. Connect, select. So you select the Drakewald server. And this is my renown rank 80 Shepasaurus. But what I want to show you is how to create. So you go to characters, you select a character, right? And we're gonna do nasty witch elf. Here's a doc. Here's a doc. Next, and you go here to template, and you could start at rank 9 or renown rank 80 sovereign, and then you're gonna have a whole bunch of stuff in your inventory. It's great. We're not gonna do that right now. Excuse me. We're just gonna hop in on Shepasaurus, and we're testing the Archmage today. A lot of stuff to check out, new skills to check out, new talents to check out. But first, let's get our numbers here. We're working on this spreadsheet, and we have a whole bunch of numbers on live with this intelligence and this willpower, and we're going to try and match that here on our test server Archmage. That's what we're doing today, guys. So first things first, let's oh, I have my buttons all mixed up here. That's right, because Magical Infusion took up my mount slot, because it's now a base ability, which is super. Oh no, I'm not in a guild, so I got to run all the way back to the other trainer. I should start a guild. so that is there anyone on here? No, we can't go into the guild hall. That's okay. We can just run back to here quick and change that way. Because I was testing out, like, what would my build be on this server. I really like how the test server feels. Oh, yeah, I also wanted to show, when you make a Renown Rank 80 template, you have all this stuff. You get all this different equipment, lots of talismans and lineaments, and I got some Warcrest, guys. I've been grinding for Warcrest for a while. Look at that. Take a screenshot. That'll be my new background there. Because I'm rich! Look at all those triumphant insignias. Ooh. Nutty. Nutty. All those Genesis crests. Been playing for a long time here. Okay. Renown. You know what? I'm going to reset my Renown, too. Respecialize. And let's go here. Mastery abilities. Respecialize. Starting Path of Vol. Going all the way up to the top, and we're going to take, again, EOV, Law of Gold, and Storm of Kronos. Yep. Train. Cool, cool. Oh! Did I not test Transfer Force? I didn't test Transfer Force. That's all right. We'll test it here, and we could go back. Transfer Force. We could go back and test it on live later. I knew I missed something. That's okay. What's my... So I'm at 849 intelligence. That's not going to do. That's not going to do. 696 intelligence. Ooh, that's damn close. What are we at? So 696 minus 649. We need to get rid of 47. And you know, we could get pretty darn close here by replacing a couple of these talismans. So let me try to... Oh, 649. 649 intelligence, guys. I hit it. All right, 649. And we don't care about set bonuses. Right, perfect. So we don't have any set bonuses on this, because I removed the piece, and we're at 649 intelligence. That worked out perfect for some reason. That was super random, wasn't it, guys? Let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. Okay, so first up is EOV, and we're going to test this on ourselves, right? So let's see what that does damage for and what that heals for. Oh boy. Okay, it only hit one, and it healed me for 141 plus 861. 141 plus 861. So 282 damage. Oh, let me fix this. Control copy. Control V. And EOV. Test damage, we have 282, right? And test heal non-crit is 861 plus 141. 861 plus 141. 1002. So off the bat, it does less damage and less healing by a significant amount. And we're not going to do the number difference now. We're going to get this set up, and I'll do a column down here, right? So let's do this again down here. Control V. We're going to call this results, right? And I guess we could go ahead and set this table up. A live damage crit, control copy. Let's see, we need to do that over here. Control V. Live damage non-crit. Results. And these are going to be the difference between live and test. Right, so this equals, let me delete all these. Boy, okay, this equals this minus this. We'll just do it that way. And bring this all the way freaking down. Bring this way. Oh, wait. You know what? We should just do that like this. And then if we did it right, this should equal this minus this. Right? Test damage, live, crit, test damage. Oh, this is a little bit different. Hold up. Control copy. Live heal. Test damage. Test heal. Non-crit. Okay. I was missing some columns here, but now it should be good. And I just need to change all these to test. Oh! Wrap text? Whatever. I'll fix those later. So now this should show the differences. And this is deleted. And these are going to be red. Okay, we'll make these blue first because I already have that color. Setting this up, guys, just so that we could see all the changes as they come through. What color is that? Red? And this is no color. And this is no color. All right, so we got it set up, and it should be, we'll look at this one. This, live hot crit, live hot crit. Yep, that should all be good. We should be getting the differences down here, and we can really look at what's better and what's better. So EOV, just right off the bat, we're doing less. So you know what? We should actually have this be the opposite, shouldn't we? So if it's this minus this, yeah, we should do it. We should do, so this equals this minus this, right? Bring this here. Bring this here. That way we see we're doing 45 less damage. We're doing, these are just differences. All right, we got it set up now. We're figuring this out, guys. And we're going to have a very good worksheet, a results worksheet after this that shows what are the differences here, right? What are these skills doing different than in live? And we could use that to come up with some feedback. Do we think it's too strong? Do we think it's a bad nerf? And I want to say up front that I think the healing should be nerfed a little bit. I think healers do too much healing. As a healer, I main a Doc on Destruction and an Archmage on the Order, and I think healers do too much healing. It makes some dungeons too easy with a good group, right? And it makes it can really unbalance a scenario or a team fight. I think the healing from each healer should be reduced so that healers have a harder time. It's more challenging. I think it'll make the game more fun for everyone else. That's my opinion. You can have your own opinion, but I don't think I'm going to put too much opinion into this. This is going to be all numbers, and we could put it together and take a look at what it means. So let me get back to it. So that was the first EOV check. Let's do the next one. Test 2. And it is a normal hit for 260, right? Okay, so it changed 260 damage, and it healed for 861. Let's try and get a crit there. For maybe. Nope. No crits. Hold up, I didn't get a second heal there. That was weird. Oh, the heal hit before. 861 plus 140. 861 plus 141. So yeah, that should be 1,002. It should be 1,002 both times. Control copy, Control V. That's weird. It healed for the same, even though it healed for the same exact amount, even though I did different damage. You see that? 260 damage. 141, 861. Oh, the Judgment Axe is something else. Okay. Never mind. It's 282. I was looking at the wrong skill. Something else happened. One of my abilities procced or something. We're going to ignore that. I'd like to get a critical, and I should have awesome crit here. Where's my character screen? I didn't remove any of my crit, did I? Magic. Magic. Oh, I have 0 crit bonus. Whew. That could be bad. 6% magic critical chance. Oh, why is my... You know what? Okay, I got to restart. I had tactics on. That's okay. We didn't get far. My critical hit bonus is 16%. We should be good here. Let's try that again. What is this going to say? All right, so that changed things. 226, and 1076 plus 113, 1189. So that's weird. I did less damage, but healed for more. Hold up. That's really weird, actually. Critical hit. So 346, and 173 plus 1666, 1839. Okay, let's try that again. Energy of Vol, it's going to be 226 and the same exact heal, 1189. Okay, let's try and get another crit here so we can fill out our numbers. Not a critical. We got to wait for it to recharge. For 2-second cast is kind of definitely a little rough. 4. Okay. Not a crit. It's the same amount. And I'm trying to get a crit so I fill out my table here. All right, let me try Balance Essence. So 356 is a normal Balance Essence, right? 356 and 534. 534 is the heal. So that's a significantly that's worse. So Balance Essence is now worse. Interesting. We're doing less damage and healing for less. Okay. Interesting. 356 and 534. Let's do an EOV, try to get a crit. Nope. We're trying to get a crit on Balance Essence. 356, 534. Huh. So I am doing less test damage and healing without tactics. I'm not getting any criticals. Interesting. No criticals. Okay, EOV critical hit. Finally. 318 damage and 1076 plus 159. Wow. Wildly different. 1076 plus 159, 1235. That is a huge difference in the heal. Okay, let's try and get some crits on Balance Essence, at least one. All we want is one crit on Balance Essence. Ugh, it's gross. Maybe it can't crit. Maybe they removed the chance to crit. We're doing a lot of cast here. Critical hit. 532. Okay. 532 and 798. So it's about the same numbers, man. That's really close. And we'll take a look at the numbers once we're done here. So we're moving on to Storm of Kronos. And there we go. All right. Regular hit. Oh, hold on. 361 damage. 361. So less damage here. Okay. Try again. Critical hit 520. Critical hit is 520. So what we have to keep in mind here too is we're not using our new high magic stuff. This is just going to be a straight numbers change without all the new. So it might be bad to try it this way, but we're going to try it twice. So we're doing it right now with none of the new tactics, none of the high magic changes, just to see what the literal change in skills was. So let's see. Storm of Kronos hits for 474. That was a normal hit. 474. Okay. Let's go with that. Law of Gold is going to be next. Okay. Law of Gold for 348. Test damage, 348. And we'll do another one here in 20 seconds. Shield of Sapphire is now 1387. 1387. And let me do 1387. Shield of Sapphire didn't change at all. So that's pretty good. That's good. We're gonna do another Law of Gold. 348. 348. Across the board, the same intelligence numbers, same exact intelligence. We're seeing a significant decrease in not only damage but healing with life tap. Interesting. So let's see what this transfer force does. Hold on. First, what I want to do is get... Okay, we got rid of our high magic. Transfer force. Let's see. 249 heals. Hold on. So transfer 166. Test damage 166. And then 249 for the heal. And did we get a crit? No crit. We'll try that again. And we'll just watch these, see if we get a crit. No crit. No crit. No criticals there. So first off, let's show you guys down here. It's not looking good. Not looking good. We're doing less damage across the board. We have to go back and do transfer force, and we have less healing across the board, except for this one crit. I don't know what happened with that crit. That was kind of weird, but I'm gonna take it. I'm wondering if maybe it hit 2 enemies there. But overall, you know, I feel like I need to redo that EOV. So let's try to get another crit EOV. That's normal. Yeah, that's a crazy outlier. 1839. Try it again. No critical. So that's not good. So we've got some not good things there. But we don't have any of the new tactics. That's not a critical hit. So that's kind of set. So here's our critical hit, 315. Okay, so I think I must have picked up wrong numbers. So 1076 plus 157. Oh, sorry. 1076 plus 157 is 1233. 1233. Okay, that tracks. That's closer. All right. Yeah, I must have had wrong numbers there. So that's, boy, that's kind of unfortunate there. The numbers are showing a decrease. And we're not looking at mechanics right now. We'll look at mechanics later. We're solely looking at the difference in numbers because they showed the equations, and just looking. Of course, I can't go that way. I wanted to see what that actually meant because they said the scaling has increased, but the base damage decreased. So that means before, like, top end gear, before renown rank 80, right? You're just on my Archmage on live. I'm in Bloodlord gear with armor and wounds. So I'm sitting around 650 intelligence, right? I don't have all the top end gear, renown rank 80, and can't be rocking 850 intelligence and still have the defense to survive. So that's what this is testing. It's kind of testing what does a mid-level Archmage look like, right? Before you have to grind all the way to renown rank 80. I have a feeling once you boost up your intelligence, the numbers are going to flip, because if you remember from the patch notes, what they did is they lowered the base heal and increased the scaling portion of the equation. But one thing I wanted to look at here, by mastery abilities, while we're here, I did want to look at tactics. Whenever one of your damaging spells hits an enemy, your defensive target will be healed for 33% of the damage that you dealt. So, arcing powers here. Expanded control. This changed. Balance essence. So, if you remember, this is huge. This tactic is a huge change, and this might make things better. This might be required. So, Balance essence now has a base heal of 1018 health, and Transfer Force has a base heal of 229 health every 3 seconds. Balance Essence can be cast while moving, but the damage output from Balance Essence and Transfer Force is reduced by 50%. So this is huge. Let's look here. They don't have this tactic in live, so there's no way to really test the difference. Maybe if we put DPS numbers like per second, because the previous tactic did, made it 1.5 second cast instead of 2 second cast. So instead of that making it a faster cast, it now does this. But let's assume we're not in a perfect world where we're casting one of these every 1.5 seconds. We're just going to look at the numbers of this tactic on its own. So I'm going to actually grab this tactic, and we're going to do another line here, train, and we're going to see what that one tactic change does. I'm super interested to see, because right now, and I'll move this back over here, right now it's negative. We're doing worse with the heals. But, this might be a huge boost to the Balance Essence and Transfer Force. It's a shame that have to take a tactic for the increase, right? Because especially on the Archmage, the tactics are it's the problem with the Archmage is all of your tactics are so freaking good. They're all very, very good. And it's a shame that we might lose them. So let's see. I'm going to put that. Where do I want to put that? I'm actually going to change this to here. Nope. Control Z. Where do we want to do this? So this is oh, these should all say test, right? Test. And we're gonna do test with tactic. Control copy, Control V. We'll just make these bigger. Damage, heal. Right. All right, let's do that. All right, so I got the tactic in, and it changes balance essence and transfer force. So let's do balance essence first. Let's look at this. So here's with the tactic. It does 178 damage, significantly less. 178. But look at that heal. Oh my God. It does 1054 plus 267. 1321 heal. All right, let's do that again. Balance essence. A crit. Did it crit? Oh no, critically healed. Ooh. So you know what? You don't have to critically damage for it to critically heal now. Holy moly. Okay. Control copy. Control V. Damage crit. Heal crit. Oh man. So with the heal crit, that's 1563 plus 267 is 1830. My God. And what is that? What does that go off of? Which critical does that go off of? Hold on. So stats. My willpower is only 221. I wonder if my willpower changes this, guys. That is weird. So what if willpower is the way to go with this balance essence now? So this is causing the base heal. Hold on. This is reducing damage, but causing your heal to actually do heal stuff. Let me equip something that gives willpower. So willpower, right? Maybe. Oh, I can't put it anywhere. It won't let me put that in. Willpower. Willpower and healing power. No. I don't want healing power. Let's remove that. Let's look at our healing again. Balance essence. It does. No freaking way. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. That was a worse critical. Actually, 1629 plus 267, 1896. So willpower definitely increased this. Okay, first, before I change my gear, let me check transfer force. And then I'm going to check it with willpower gear on. 83 damage. Ugh. That's gross. That is gross. 83 damage. Crit is 126 damage. And let me look here again. Oh Oh my gosh. That wasn't a crit heal. I wonder if the heal crits separately. 124 plus 238. 362 heal. Oh, that's significantly more. Significant. Let's see if that oh, sorry guys. I want to see if that heal will crit. The damage is critting, but I'm not seeing the heal crit. Okay, yeah, I'm not seeing the heal crit. Okay. All right. I want to try something else here. Balance essence. Let's try this one more time. Oh, this is going to be increased by quite a bit. Hold on one sec. I had my magic stuff. So if I do this, all right, 178 damage was another balance essence, 178, and that healed for 1054 plus 267, 1321. That's pretty standard, 1321. So my willpower did not affect that. Maybe willpower doesn't affect it at all. Okay. You know what? Maybe it doesn't affect it at all. Let's see if we can get another crit here. It did. It did. Critically heals you for 1579. 1579 plus 267, 1846. No. It's just a difference in the crit. So willpower did not change how much it healed with the tactic. Okay. Let's see what intelligence changes quick. So let me unequip this. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. Can't seem to shake this cold. Do I have... Yes, I can increase my intelligence here. Intelligence. Okay. My intelligence is increased to 802, right? Big boost in intelligence here. So we're going to cast Balance Essence with increased intelligence. Let me see. That's significantly more damage. Holy moly. 200. Actually, it's not. But it's significantly more healing. 1477. Okay, so the base heal is increasing with intelligence. 100%. Let's see if we get a crit at all. I guess it doesn't matter. It's increasing with intelligence. We just found that out. So I'm going to write a note here. Base heal with tactic on balance essence. Scales with intelligence, not willpower. So they also added a new tactic here, which is going to be worthless, I think. Let's look real quick. There's one that when you critical damage, something that makes it so your next spell cast is free or something like that, or does more when you cast a damaging ability. Huh, I thought I read that somewhere. Maybe it was a change to a skill. %50 cast time reduction, and your outgoing healing is increased by 20% for 5 seconds. I thought for sure there was something that increased. So let me go here quick. This is the dock. Archmage changes. There's something that changed that causes your next spell cast to be increased, and I can't remember what that was. Does anybody remember what that was? 5/4 silence funnel energy. We'll get to that. That's healing. This is healing stuff. I really like that Mistress of the Marsh was moved back to 5 points in Path of Isha. That's fantastic. So this is definitely a nerf. I don't like this. I don't like that this now requires a tactic to be an AoE heal. So this is the healing. Damage. No, not there. Huh. Maybe I read that wrong. I thought for sure there was something that would cause you... Maybe I'm missing that. Maybe that was somewhere else. Magical infusion. Arcing power healing increase now additionally adds 10% block and disrupt strike through to balance essence and transfer force. This is going to be huge. So arcing power is going to be 100% needed along with this expanded control. But I mean the healing is huge. If we do EOV from live, we'll just do the non-crit. This equals this minus this. We're getting an extra 756 hit point heal, which is nuts, guys. That is absolutely insane. Let's remove this again. Right? We went back down to 649 intelligence. And let's go test out the damage abilities. Let's go respec. So right now, without the new tactics, EOV, the life steal that you get is worse than in live. With the tactics, it's... Hold on. T21. So with the tactic, the life steal is 233% increased. With tactic, approximately 233% heal increase for balance essence. And I think that's where it needs to be. I think 1321 is where it needs to be. So a 2-second heal, you'd be using that instead of Boon of Hish, right? Boon of Hish is healing for 1559 when you are on live. When you want to heal someone, you cast Boon of Hish on them. Whereas if you want to heal someone with your life tap, that's going to be a little bit worse than your Boon of Hish. Okay. All right. And that makes sense because you're doing a little bit of damage. And it's also a different type of healing because it's lifesteal healing. So I'm not sure if it's enough. I'm trying to think. The bonus you get from doing doing balance essence rather than casting a Boon of Hish. Hold up, I'm lost. I'm trying to think here. Is that you can cast it while moving with the tactic, right? Balance essence can be cast while moving, but the damage output is reduced by 50%. And it's huge. You're doing half the damage. That's right. Cut by 50%. You should be doing half the damage, right? Whoo. I think for the lifesteal spec to be valid, the healing numbers with tactic needs to be base without tactic. The tactic should not reduce damage, right? Because we're doing significantly less healing for the same cast time. So I don't think the tactic should reduce damage. I think it should allow the cast 1.5 seconds or cast on the move. I think it should remain a quality of life tactic. I don't think it should be required to make the build work. The tactic should not be required to make the build work. Okay, let's look at damage next, because while I have my intelligence set to 649, do I have crit? I do. So let's test. Let's test damage abilities. By master abilities, respecialize. Path of Assyrian. Yeah, go all the way to the top. We'll take the same skills. Searing Touch now deals damage every second, but has its duration reduced by 3 seconds and its damage reduced by 25%. Your healing output reduced by 10%. I want to test this. I want to test that a lot. I also want to test... Oh, this is the same thing, it looks like, but they... Oh, this is cool. This has changed. Reduce healing output. That makes sense. I'm not healing as a damage Archmage, really. So Radiant Burst, Radiant Lance, and Radiant Gaze will now affect all enemies within 20 feet of your target, but their range is reduced to 80 feet, and they do 30% less damage. Ugh. 30% less damage. That hurts. I think this is a nerf. I think this is just a nerf. Maybe Radiant Lance was doing more. So before, we could definitely do close to how much a Bright Wizard was doing without their class skill, like a single Radiant Lance versus a single Fireball that does the 25-foot AoE. The same intelligence, we were able to get about the same damage. It looks like they don't want that. It looks like maybe with Radiant Gaze and Radiant Lance together, you'll now be getting the same damage that you would have with just spamming Radiant Lance. Maybe that's what they're trying to do here. 30% less damage. Oh, but this also reduces your target damage and chance to crit hit by 5%. That's pretty cool. I want to try this. I do want to try that. I don't know if we'll find a place to try that out, though. I would really like to try that. So that's selected. Why not? That's selected. Did they change my Flames of the Phoenix? They didn't. I love this skill. It looks so awesome. Train. So let's grab that. Let's take off these tactics and do a test with all the tactics off. Headed back to the test dummy. It's too bad we're not in like a default guild or something, so that we can quickly go to the guild hall to do this. But that's okay. That's all right. Test is going well. I think they need to do some more tweaking with the lifesteal spec. Because across the board, they've made it worse unless you take the tactics. But when you take the tactics, they've made it significantly better. 233% better. I like what they're doing, but I think it can use a number change here. And I'll show you guys again what I'm looking at here. This is the test server with lifesteal spec taking away the live. So we have a reduction in damage, right? A reduction in heals just across the board. Nothing's been increased. It's only when we equip the new tactics where we start to see a benefit. And we're not even looking at the new high magic. That's already going to be a huge bonus. If you could balance your dots, your heal over times with your balance essence, I don't think you want to go to 5 stars. I think you want to go to 4 stars, right? So maybe cast your Law of Conductivity or Radiant Gaze, Law of Conductivity, Transfer Force, throw a heal over time, and then cast, EOV and 3 balance essences, and then go right back into casting your dots again, and do that kind of rotation to be getting the most out of your balance essence, because your balance essence is going to be your heal. So 1321 times 15%. So 1321 times 1.15. You're now at 1519. You're very close to having the same heal as a live server Boon of Hish, which is your main heal, single target heal, right? So that could be how they're intending it. But I don't think it should be equal. I feel like it should be a little bit more, because now you're thinking more. You have a lot more mechanics to take a hold of. You gotta have a rotation. Whereas there's a lot of classes that have no rotation, that don't have to. It should reward the amount of work you put in. So I think the heal shouldn't be a lot more, but maybe a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more. We'll see. We'll see. Let's get back to it. We're now doing Scatter the Winds. Let's see what that looks like. Wave. What's up, AM Test? How you doing, buddy? He's doing the same thing we are. All right. So here we go. I'm going to first test out Scatter the Winds. So let's see. Let's see what that does. Combat. Here we go. 227 damage. We're over on our test. 227. That's pretty standard. Let's see if we can get it to crit. I don't think we got it. We did get it to crit eventually. We did. Maybe we could get a cheeky crit in here. Hey, what's going on, Derek? How you doing? We're testing out some stuff. I'm testing out the difference between live Archmage and test Archmage. And I'm also testing out some of the tactics. And what I want to do is I looked at all the current responses on the forums. You guys can go on here. You can do the public test server too. It's free for everyone. And I wanted to see what happened with the numbers, because a lot of the feedback doesn't have any numbers in it. So that's what we're doing here. Up All Night. Doc is going to be so good. I just finished my Bloodlord and got it gemmed. Doc, DPS Doc looks amazing. I'm very afraid of what they're doing to the shield Doc, but we'll get into testing that on Wednesday. We're getting through the test here with the Archmage, and we're trying to get Scatter the Winds to crit here. I'm not getting any freaking crits. The family is just getting over the flu, still kind of reeling from it. My family's been sick all past week. 3 kids, all have gotten some type of flu-like sickness, and I have it again too. I swear, kids are just a petri dish, right? There's so many viruses going around. You can hear it in my voice a little bit, but my throat, I'm still kind of recovering from sore throat here. No critical hit yet. We'll try that one more time, and then we'll come back to it. And we're just testing dots first, I guess, because of how the new thing is. There we go. Critical hit, 314. We can test that out. 314. It's not looking good, guys. It's not. It's already not looking good. Across the board so far, without the tactics and without the new mechanic, the numbers have been nerfed, is what we're seeing here. I'm just working on my worksheet over here. Okay, so there's Scatter the Winds. We can do Searing Touch next. Derek, yeah, man, 2-year-old and 5-month-old both got it. The wife got it, so we were all down and out. Oh, man. You can't be getting sick, Derek. We need Borderlands 4 stat, all right? No more. Derek's not allowed to get sick anymore. He's got to work on some levels. Sucks when both parents are down. Oh, I hear you. During COVID, man, we had let me do a little testing while I talk. We had both of us got it at the same time, and we were both down, like on the floor, couldn't get out of bed, literally, and the kids were fine, and we had to deal with that, and that was bad. 3 kids, like it was rough. We got a crit. Okay, Searing Touch, crit for 638, and I want to test this with the tactic after we're done here. Normal hits 249, 249, right? Wait, I didn't get a second one. Did I get a second crit here? Critically hit for 314. I didn't get another crit here. Oh, wait, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that at all. So I guess Searing Touch counts as a casted ability. So it builds force. That is good to know, because I think it was opposite in the patch notes. Oh, gotta wait for that high magic to go away. I guess I could just cast a cheeky skill here. Okay, we're gonna cast Searing. Hopefully we get a crit. 428, 428, 428, 428. So it's solid 428. No crit, but I don't think we need another crit. 580. We got another crit. That's not good. 580 is not good. And we have the same exact intelligence. Let me double check. Stats, 649. Same intelligence as our live character. So there's Searing Touch, Radiant Gaze. Oh, we need to pull out what? Cleansing Flare. Huh. Cleansing Flare is now Path of Assyrian. Well, we can't. Oh, my goodness. Well, we didn't really test that, so that's a thing. That's cool. That's a talent you can take. I need to test out this skill, Dissipating Energies. Right? Let's see what we get a critical hit here. Any crit? Any crit? We'll go back through that. We'll go back through that. So, Dissipating Energies, 168 is normal. 168. And I don't think we got any crits here. 168, 168. I'm not sure I got any crits in... I did get a crit. So it can crit. Okay. So here we go. Cast it on myself here. Try and get a crit. Okay. No, 168. I don't think I'm getting any crits. Oh, I did. 250. 250. Okay. That's gross. 250. That's pretty much unchanged. Fury of Assyrian. Oh, wait. That's not Fury. That's not Fury. We need a couple abilities here that we're missing. this guy and this guy. So let's try Fury of Assyrian here. Move on down. 375. Right, this is going to be the same each time. And what do we get for can I get a crit? Nope, 375. Ooh, I'm telling you guys, across the board, it's looking like a decrease. 575. But I bet as you get higher level gear, it's an increase. Because what they did was they reduced the base damage but increased the scaling. Which I don't know why they did that. Because that just makes the end game character so much stronger. I'm going to make a note about that. I don't think the base damage / healing should have been reduced and scaling increased. This will make people who are able to put in, and I can show you what I'm typing here, put in a lot more time than others. This will increase. This will, I need to find a better place to put my notes. Let's go down here. So I don't think that base damage and base healing should have been decreased with scaling increased. This causes newer players. This causes the gap between renown rank 80 geared players and new RR40 characters to be even greater. More stats will mean even more damage than it does now. This is increasing the difference between the numbers total. So all I'm testing is like mid-tier, like level renown rank 60. All right, I'm not renown rank 80 yet. I still have survivability in my gear, 650 intelligence. And because the base damage and base healing of everything was reduced, I don't have enough intelligence yet or willpower to increase my healing enough to see the benefits of this patch. Right now, it's just making everyone below endgame gear worse and making everyone with endgame gear better. And I don't like that. I think a big reason why a lot of people quit, newer players that are coming in quit, is because the power gap is so huge. Like it's just like Black Desert, right? You had whales and guys who could spend money and play 12 hours a day and grind and grind and grind and be level 64 while you're still level 61. And they just demolish you. They kill you in a couple hits. You can't do anything. And that's what we're going to see here. They're just increasing that power gap for the people that can play a lot longer than other people. And I think that's going to cause new players not to want to be a part of this. There's going to be less balance. That's my thoughts. And I'm sure someone who's able to play a lot more likes this because they're going to be significantly stronger. But I don't think for the health of the game, this is a good move. I don't think that was the right way to do it. But we'll see what happens. I'm going to put my thoughts from this in a post. But let's keep doing the test. I want to get the numbers for healing too. What was I doing? So that critically hits. Radiant Lance. Let's do Radiant Lance. Regular hit, 428, 428, 428, 428. I like how it looks like a laser. 428. Yeah, all 428s. Let me put that in here. Radiant Lance, 428. Would like to get a crit to see. Yeah, across the board is just a decrease in damage. And I mean, we're going to see with the crit. I just wanted to have numbers on both sides of the board for it. Wow. There we go. Jesus. 598. Law of conductivity. So let's just do that. That's like a 30% boosted frickin' transfer essence. So we're going to transfer force. We're not going to worry about that. So law of conductivity and radiant gaze. So let's do both the law of conductivity first. Let's see here. Law of conductivity 179, right? Gonna hit 179. 179 there. Still 179, guys. A lot of bodies over there. I heard that. I wonder if we're going to get a crit here. I should have some crit on my character. Magic. Yeah, 16. No crits. My God, this is rough. We're just beating up on this poor knight. Just stand there and get electrified. 245. All right, 245, 245. All right, Radiant Gaze is the last one we need. 2. And then we're going to go switch to healing. Okay, there we go. 351. 351 and 227 is normal. All right, so across the board, look at that, guys. Across the board, still negative. All negative numbers. That's bad. That means we decreased. And I think we decreased because of the scaling. Again, renowned rank 60 character is what we're kind of comparing against. And not just full glass cannon, because that doesn't work. It doesn't work in PvP. I tried it. It doesn't work. I could get like 800 intelligence, but then I'm going to die in 2 hits. No, so putting in some armor talismans, some wounds talismans, and then trying to boost intelligence as much as you can with Bloodlord equivalent set, you're going to be at about 650 intelligence. I got 649 on both, and it's just a power gap. As soon as I hit 800, I bet 800 if someone else does this test with Sovereign gear on the live server. And if anybody's watching this and you're a dev and you want to give my live character some Sovereign gear to test it out, hit me up. I'd be happy with some Sovereign gear, but I got to earn it. I need 20 more renown ranks. We're getting there, guys. But overall, I think this is just increasing the power gap. Let's go. I don't think we're going to have time to test out the tactics, but that's not really what this is about. I think some of the tactics are questionable. I don't know if I think DPS Archmage is getting a nerf from where they were. They were very powerful. I could top DPS charts in rank 40 scenarios as a DPS healer, and I don't think I should be able to because I have so much more utility. I couldn't beat a white line, right? Can't beat a white line, can't beat a shadow warrior, right? But I can play with the other guys. I can be up there with the other guys. So yeah, I think a little bit of a nerf, and it's a very minor nerf. A very tiny nerf. We're talking 20 damage less. We're talking 30 damage less, 10 damage less. Almost the same exact. I think that is okay, especially with the change to how high magic works. I think we're going to be doing more damage overall with the mechanic. I don't think we will overall with the mechanic. I think utilizing the mechanic, we may be breaking even here. So let me just do that real quick. So 226 We'll do the 1189 times 1.15 is 1367. So with the mechanic, we're actually going to be doing a little bit better. We're going to be doing a little bit better, and it's going to be 1288 divided by second answer. So utilizing the mechanic, you're going to have about a 5... Utilizing the mechanic of high magic, the new one, will be a gain of about 5% at mid-tier Bloodlord. Okay? So maybe they're balancing... If they're balancing it around you having to use the new mechanic, I think they're dead on. But it's hard to test the new mechanic in practice because we can't really join in scenarios here. Oh, no. Cancel. Don't do that. Don't close that. I got a lot of thoughts here. Let's respec by mastery. And let's get the healing done here. Let's get the healing done. I love that they moved this there. I like that this has been moved here. And what's Phoenix Rejuvenation Enchantment? Heals all group members within 100 feet for 535 health over 5 seconds. This I love. I love. I don't like that Cleansing Light... not Cleansing Light, but Lambent Aura now needs a tactic to be an AoE heal over time. But I can see why they did it with this. We're going to take that for sure. Train. Have you ever leveled a Warrior Priest in RVR? No, I haven't. I haven't leveled a Warrior Priest, but I leveled my Doc. I leveled my Doc as a shield Doc. And right now, a shield Doc can't be a shield Doc until like level 32. And I assume the Warrior Priest is the same way. So you'd have to be like a healing Warrior Priest. So short answer, no. I haven't leveled a Warrior Priest, but I have leveled a Doc in RVR. And it was much more difficult than leveling it in scenarios. I think the changes... I was reading the changes about Doc and Warrior Priest, and I think it's going to make the leveling process a little bit better. But some of the changes won't have any change to like end game. I think they lowered some of the level requirements. They shifted stuff around on the mastery tree and moved some stuff to be not locked behind masteries, so you get it at an earlier level, which is good, which is very good. Okay, so we're checking out the healing. So let's just start it off with Funnel Essence. So that's 381. Oh, that heals much faster now. Hold up a sec. Did they make this much faster? Maybe not. 381. Funnel Essence is test heal non-crit. 381, significantly less. I didn't have a crit there. Okay. All right. So there's that. I like this. Phoenix Rejuvenation. Oh, that looked cool. Phoenix Rejuve. What is that healing for? 147, 147. That's not bad. 147. What is Lambent Aura healing me for? 304. So it's much less. I wonder if Phoenix Rejuvenation heals. Oh, it's only group members, so I don't think it's your. I don't think it's Warband. That's a shame. That looks cool. I really like Phoenix Rejuvenation. There's a typo there. It looks like. Oh, no, there's not. It's just too... The name's too long. That's okay. Look at that. That looks so cool, man. I love how that looks. 147. Okay. Blessing of Isha. I think the rest of these are cast heals. So let's just get rid of that real quick. So with the 30% bonus, you do 495. Let's see if their math checks out. 304 times 1.3. It doesn't. It's significantly more. What is the what do the patch notes say? The patch notes say healing. Hold up. Healing. Funnel Essence moved to 9 points. Boon of Hish. 30% bonus. No, it's much bigger than 30%. Hold on. What did it say for the crit? It said 495 critical. And I had 381. Oh, 381 times 1.3. Nope, it is. It is 30%. I was wrong. I was looking at the wrong skill. Okay, so we still need Boon of Hish. Right? Boon of Hish. F. Let's see what this is. Oh, you know what? This is all bad numbers. This is all really bad numbers. I never changed my gear. Shame on me. And we need to try to get 703. 703. Yep, equip some of these bad boys. We'll see what this is. Boop, 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 boop. No idea what I got here. No healing crit. Boy. I just equip stuff at random here. Willpower. 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 What do I got on right now? Willpower 541. I don't even know what I have equipped. Willpower, willpower. Willpower. Is this willpower? Willpower, willpower. 602. I need 703. Okay, so what we're gonna do is put in some willpower gems, right? So 627. So 1, 2, 3. Let's do this. Put willpower in here. Fuse. Cool. Cool. Willpower. Willpower. Fuse. Cool. Cool. 746. Willpower. Willpower. Fuse. Right. Let's do this. Hold up, hold up. What are we at? 699 to 703. Ugh. That's so close. All right. I don't think 4 willpower is going to make that much of a difference. Let me put... I'm going to put 699 here. We're only 4 off. But I want to get these tests done tonight. So let's go ahead and do the heal. So funnel essence. Let's see what these numbers are. 530. That's better. That looks like a real heal there. 535. Right. Let's throw on healing energy. Healing energy is 432 and 110. 432. Oh, 432 and 110. Okay. Oh, that's all right. That's all right. Control copy. Control V. Control copy. Control V. Control copy. Control V. Control copy. Control V. Okay. Okay. I think I got my numbers set here now. So that's fixed. I've got some numbers there. Healing energy. We're going to try and get a crit here. Let's get Isha. Blessing of Isha. Oh, that's not Blessing of Isha. That's... Did I get a critical heal? 163. 163. Right. So let's do Blessing of Isha. Blessing of Isha is 1206. So 1206 non-crit. See if we can get a critical here. Yeah, straight healing Warrior Priest is slow because I'm not getting much damage done to enemies, so XP is slow. Yeah. Warrior Priest is tough in RVR. If you're doing RVR, you have to be book casting healing. That's the same with Doc. Leveling Doc, if you wanted to be in RVR, you had to do Chalice healing. There's just no way around it. It's just too tough as it is. You can do melee Warrior Priest in scenarios. That's how I leveled Doc. That's how I leveled Shield Doc. Here we go. 1712 for the heal. 1712. Similar numbers. Very similar numbers. 535. Boon of Hish. Right. Where is that? What's Boon of Hish? What am I doing here? Am I missing an ability on my bar? Oh, I already did that. But we can do that again. I didn't write down any numbers. 1536, 1530. Oh, okay, 1536, 1536. That's about the same, right? That's almost the same exact as before. And I'll just... What is Phoenix Rejuvenation? Solid, 30% more. I really like how that looks. That's a cool group heal over time. I'd probably want to take the tactic that makes my Lambent Aura an AoE heal over time too, and put just 2 heal over time dots on everyone. Ugh. Become a healing dot mage. I like the hat. That's funny. Okay. Back to this. We're now doing our Lambent Aura. 427. Yeah, 427. Lambent Aura. Oh, yeah, 430. Almost the same exact numbers here. 427. All right, guys. So we've got a lot here. These numbers work. I'm a little bit below what I was in live, but again, I have a little bit less willpower. So I think this matches up, and anything, we're not looking at tactics. Anything that was increased tactic-wise is just making the healing spec better. So that's something to look at. But I have a lot to say about the damage changes. Maybe not too much to say about the DPS spec for Archmage. I think they actually did that pretty darn good. If you use the mechanic of high magic, you're about 5% above where you need to be. My main concern, where I'm going to have the most comments, is with this new life-stealing spec here. If you use the tactics, you're doing it's a huge increase. 233% heal increase for balance essence with the tactic, but I don't think the tactic should make the build. I think what should make the build is the mastery. The mastery skill tree should make the build. And yes, this tactic is in the mastery skill tree, but it's a fine balance there. I don't know. Maybe that's their point. Maybe that's what they want. But for this to even be viable at all, you have to get the tactic. Without the tactic, the build doesn't work. It's worse. It's significantly worse than how it is currently. And how it is currently is dog shit. So I was looking for some increases here. I was looking for these numbers with the tactic to be these numbers over here. And that's not what we got. So I don't think they overtuned the Archmage. I I do think they should look at how they change scaling, because it's not just with the Archmage they did scaling this way. For all classes, they reduced the base healing and damage and increased the scaling, which means the gap between mid and low level players and highly geared players is just getting bigger. That's all they did. And I don't like that. I do like the new high magic system. I like the thought that went into some of these tactics. I like this new skill, Phoenix Rejuvenation. It looks cool. Look at that. I love that. It's like you're Super Saiyan powering up, healing your whole group. That's fantastic. So we'll see. I'll throw some comments for the Archmage on the forums, and we'll go for there. We'll see what they do. This test server will constantly be being updated. You know, they say they're still tweaking stuff. They're adding things, and we'll just see what happens. Thanks for joining me, everybody, going through this. This was the Archmage. Hopefully on Wednesday night. Stay tuned. Ophidian, stay tuned. We're going to test out the dock, and I don't know too much about DPS dock, but we're going to test out the DPS changes. They look amazing. I'm going to test out a lot of the shield dock changes. Very worried about what they did. What they did to my boy. We'll see. We'll see what happens on Wednesday. Have a great night. Have a great week, everyone. And I hope to see you on Wednesday. If not, again, have a great week.